they hung with. Young folks, watch who you hanging with. Watch who you standing on the corner with. Watch who you ride in your car. You get somebody a ride, and they come out the house with a bag, let them put the bag between their legs, not in your trunk. You're not trying to be funny, but the Bible says be watchful in all. Some of these old saints didn't get this far just by coming here singing. They had to pray their way through. I didn't understand Deacon Bourbon how, and I think I was telling the young lady this morning. You and Sister Bourbon married all of these. And folks would say, well, I never heard them have eyes. But they ain't been that easy. You can't tell me you stay with somebody 50-something years. They don't have an ocular. Some of us ain't been with 4 or 5 years. They're ready to box them upside their head. But God kept them together. Young folks, you can be whatever you want to be in life. It's already been proven that black folks can be president. We ain't got to wonder about that. It's about to be proven that a female can be president. Whether you like it or not, Hillary's going to be president. And this is her second time around. She's been president before. When Bill Clinton was president, she was president because she was telling him. We love Obama, but Michelle, you got to watch. She didn't get sworn in, but she ain't. Michelle is a street woman with education. She watches. She sits. And she looks. Go ahead, husband, you out front. But I got your back. How you know, preacher? Do you remember when they had that presidential debate? And the guy said he kept walking by Obama, getting closer and closer. They panned that audience, and Michelle stood up. And she started walking towards her husband. They stopped her. She said, move out of my way. She said, because if he get any closer, it's going to be me and him. That's the way God do us. When the enemy come up against us, he tell that enemy, get out of my way. You can't cross this line. You should make a line in your life and say, enemy, you can't cross this line. Go in your children's room at night and say, enemy, you can't cross this line. I'm not saying because I've been saved, I didn't do wrong. But I learned from my mistakes. Don't tell these young folks you're going to hell because you smoked a cigarette. Don't tell them they're going to hell because they smoked a blunt. You done did so much, you just ain't got caught. It's a lot of us in the church that came from single parents that your mother went up north, had the baby, then took it back, and little Johnny was your brother. Little Johnny was your... Young man, I tell you, you can be anything you want to be. You can master that organ if you put your mind to it. People have made millions of dollars just sitting in the organ writing songs. Ain't got to sing them. But because God gave you that gift. Look at somebody and say, I'm going to live. Now, if you want to die, you go ahead, but I'm going to live. Every once in a while, Pastor Bourbon, I go out and treat myself to a porterhouse, a big one. Just to let the devil know I don't have to keep eating neck bone. I like neck bone, but don't make that my specialty. to go to book club. Not because I'm trying to show out, but because God been good to me. I remember coming up wearing skates for sneakers. Y'all call them kids now. They didn't have no name on them. And you got them from the grocery store. $7. We had to wear patches, but we didn't want to. But now the kids pay $100 for jeans. Come on. We in the church, you had school clothes and church clothes. School shoes and church shoes. You didn't get them mixed up. When you came home from school, your mother would say, do what? Get out of clothes. Then you had a set called play clothes. When you go to church, you went to church in your church clothes. You didn't wallow on the floor in them. You didn't pull off on them. Because when you got home, your mother would say to you, pull off them church clothes. I never understood, Deacon Berger. The clothes look like clothes to me. But my mother used to say, I work too hard. And she was 9 of us. And all of us couldn't get something new at the same time. So what my mother would do, Mother Code, is take something that she bought somebody else 6 or 7 months ago and hide until we feel like it's gone and bring it out on Christmas morning. Like you got a new gift. But I thank God for my mother. My mother would be walking from the cotton field and see what we call pork salad. I done lost all of them. It looked like a collard green, but they cook it and it acts like a collard green. Young folks, y'all blessed. Everything y'all do now, they say it's bad for you. Give you high blood pressure. Everything, water bad for you. Everything. But sister, we was raised up and Deacon Furry on the same grease. For your hair. Some of us was blessed to have royal crown. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But then some was blessed to have that grease pot, that grease bucket on the stove. And when your mother did your hair, you stick a hand in that grease. Put that string in it up. Yeah, you know, hold that in. It sounds funny, but when you look back at what God brought you from, I know some of y'all now can go to the beauty shop and spend $100 on your hair, but there was some folk couldn't afford to even buy rollers to go in their hair, but God still made a way. We would go to the grocery store, get the brown paper bag. My mother would sit there on Saturday and carry that shit. You know what was coming. And they would roll your hair with that brown paper bag. Twist so it wasn't coming loose. You see, I tell the young folks, Shirley Temple curls ain't new. They been out. Oh. And they would keep it. And we was raised on that. Then every once in a while, they would surprise us with a blackberry doobie. Some people call it blackberry cobbler. They go out and pick blackberries, they make the dough and throw it inside. If you was good, you go get some blackberry cobbler. It wasn't no stuff, brother. Well, my mama asked me, what you want to eat? What you want to eat? They would fix that table. And if you didn't eat it then, my mother had a saying, you'll eat it before it eats you. In other words, when you woke up the next morning to go to school, she would pull that plate out of that stove. But nowadays, the kids, I want this, and we break our neck to do it. I keep my $2 grand most of the week. And the other day I said, I'm going to treat y'all. Oh, I'm going to treat us. We must be going to win. I said, yeah, Papa, I'm going to treat y'all. I said, I'm going to give y'all something y'all had a long time. They called their mama and went, oh, we going to win. I said, I didn't say that. But they were so excited because that's what they had been talking about. So I said, I'll be out in a little bit. They sit down and they go watch the TV. I put the bowls on the table. It was full of beanie weenies. Y'all ain't never heard of beanie weenies? Pinto, pork and bean with hot dogs cut up. My granddaughter said, Papa, this ain't no surprise. So I said, what I'm trying to teach you is be thankful for the little stuff. Be thankful for the little thing. And then when you get something bigger, you'll know how to treat it.